Well, good morning, budding and fellow ferreters. Doug Dundee on location, coming to you almost live for another fun-filled day of ferreting. And this week, ladies and gentlemen, we have, by popular request and high demand, it's Big Kev. Say good day, Big Kev.
How you going?
Yeah, so Big Kev's out with me today, guys. It's with mixed emotions that I'm out here today. For those that follow me YouTube, you'll know that I had to get Cass put down early in the week, and it's taken me this long, Saturday today, to muster the enthusiasm to actually come out again. So yeah, so it's not a good day for me in that regard. So I'll really miss her. She was well loved, and she'll be sorely missed. But life goes on, life goes on. And when I said mixed emotions, I've also got, for those that follow me YouTube, you'll know that this year I'm trying some cup bucks, and I bred some of my own. Already got the general going, but I've got all of my young ferrets that I bred out for their first day out today. There's a bit of fresh sight around here, Kev. So it's exciting for me. It's like I've been trying to improve the line, so today we get to see whether the new blood that I've introduced into the line and trying improving the line is actually paying off, and proof's always in the pudding, isn't it? So it's exciting for me today. So I've got my new ferret Storm, which is the little girl that I kept, Zeus, Chewy and Fang. They're the new ones. Zeus, Chewy, Fang and Storm. They're the four that I kept that I bred. And out of those, 3 of them are cut bucks, and Storm's a little Jill. So we're going to try them out today. So today's not about. That being said, I've brought out half a dozen experienced ferrets too, in case we decide to actually catch a few. But today's mainly about having a look at my young ones work, and these burrows are pretty good for that sort of thing. There will be rabbits in this burrow for sure. And I may just set up a long net on that side and one on this side, and then drop in some of my young ferrets, and you'll get to see how they go. 3 of them are cut bucks. I'll be trying, like I said at the beginning of the year, mate talked me into using the cut buck, so we'll get to see. And from now and right up until Christmas, I'll work them, and a lot of these I'll work them, and we'll get to an idea about how good or how not good they are. So far I've been working the general, and you know, you have a rough idea about what you think's going to go on, and so far I've been pretty correct. He's bigger, he's stronger, he catches more underground, and he works a bit longer. He appears to have a little bit more stamina, but he does catch them. He's very aggressive, and he's a good worker, and because of his speed and his size, he does catch a few more underground than the Jills. But anyway, here we are. These are the ones that I bred, and I've got Lagatha. The other ferrets I've got with me is Lagatha, Grace and Chase, Jess and Tess, Trixie, and that's about it, I think. Lagatha, Trixie, Jess and Tess, Grace and Chase. I'm missing one. Grace and Chase, Jess and Tess, Trixie, Lagatha. No, that's right. And I've also got the general. Alright, so let's get Chewy out first. This is Chewy. And Chewy's the lighter coloured polecat that I kept, but he's a cut buck now. As you can see, he's an absolute beauty. Let's come over here, Kev. Now I'm just going to throw him in this burrow. No nets, no anything like that. First burrow he's ever seen. I'll put him down on his own and see what he thinks about it. So the dog limping. There's a lot of 3-corner jacks here, so it's hard for the dogs to run. So if they're not catching them, you know why. But there is piss on this burrow. Right, Chewy, day 1, burrow 1. First burrow, having a bit of a sniff. So big Kev's up at my place all this week. He's staying at my place, and we're going to be doing some ferreting and fishing all this week. Feels strange not having Cass here. So I might just grab another ferret out. So I'm going to grab another couple of my young ferrets and put them in. Give them a little bit of experience and see how they're going. There's Fang. That's Lagatha. I'll put her in too. Is it Fang or is it? Yeah, it's Fang. It's Fang and Lagatha. Hey, you want to do me a favour, Kev? I've forgot it, mate. Can you grab the carry box, please? There he goes. It wasn't real keen on that hole. It might not, I don't think it goes in because she keeps going in and out too, and she works good. So it might not even go in. Yeah, he's going right. Oh, legs. She works good, that Lagatha. I love how they're real playful when they're young. You just want him to find his way, you know. And there's Lagatha. She's working good now, see that?
Yeah.
She's a bit slow to get going today, actually. But she's on it now. There's rabbits in here though. There's Chewy. Having a good look around. I mean, that's all you really, with young ferrets like this first day, all you really want it looking for, you know, some are better than others, but you just want them to go to ground and have a good look around. If they're doing that on the first day, you can't ask for a lot more. I might just drop her, you know, she'll go back down a loop. There's legs and rags. I didn't bring Ragnar out today, so I don't. Oh, you brought the box, thanks mate. Chewy. Dot, 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 dot. How are you?
Good. Are you training them or trying to catch rabbits?
I've got a bunch of young ones that I bred this year.
Craig. My name's Craig.
Craig, I'm Doug.
Hi, Doug. Nice to meet
Are you from here?
you. Yeah.
Oh, it's a wonder I haven't seen you before. I know.
I don't come there very often.
Oh, okay.
Mum and
Yeah,
Dad.
but there's your mum and dad. That's who I would know. But yeah, I've been ferreting here for a few years. I know your mum and dad.
Yeah.
But I haven't seen you before.
How do you train them?
They're normally...
Put them with the older ones, or?
First I'll put them down just to see how they go. Their prey drive is sort of instinct. So, like these are bred from hunter to hunter, so it's a natural thing in their makeup, you know.
Yeah.
But I will work them with experienced ferrets, but first I'd like to stand back, have a look, and see which ones are actually got more of the instinct than the others. But I will work them with experienced ferrets. Yeah, but they'll naturally kill and chase.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just part of their makeup, you know. Even pet ferrets still got instinct.
I drove in last night. I only saw 2 rabbits.
Yeah.
I saw one rabbit as I came in through the gate.
Yep.
And the other rabbit I saw way down back on the lagoon.
Yeah, I have been ferreting here probably 3 or 4 times over the last month.
Yeah.
Mainly on Craig's and the other side, and I forgot this woman's name.
Sally. Not Audrey. That's
no. I've forgotten her name. Anyway, been doing a couple of burrows on her place, but mainly in Craig's and along the road, and Craig's out on the other road over there, and here. But I've probably taken, I don't know, over 150.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're such
a pest, yeah. But I've got nets that go sort of all the way around these burrows, and I'll drop in half a dozen ferrets and bolt them all out straight into the long nets that run right around.
Oh.
So yeah, we clean them up. You know, we don't get them all, of course, but we put a hole in them.
Yeah.
So if you haven't been seeing many about, now you know why.
That could be all. Yeah. How many ferrets have you got today?
12.
12.
But they're all young. These ferrets have never seen a burrow. This is their very first day out. They're probably a little bit younger than I'd normally use them.
Yeah,
because
as I walked up the track, it looked like they were like young and all, you know, in training.
Yeah, I've got half a dozen experienced ferrets with me though, that are guns. You know, like I've been doing this a long time, and I'm always trying to improve the line.
Yeah.
And you're injecting, you know, trying to inject traits that you think that you'd like will improve the ferreting of the ferrets into the line all the time. I'm always trying to improve. But I'm about 7 years into this program. So we're along the track a little bit, yeah.
All right, enjoy your morning.
All right, you too. Good to meet you, Craig. You have a good day, mate. Well, they're going all right, aren't they? First day out, having a good look around. It's good. The dog thinks there's something going on over here, and Lagatha hasn't been out, and she's But what I will do is I will get an experienced ferret out in a minute. I'll run Trixie through. I'll grab her out and run her through. If there's any in there, she'll push them out, you know. All right, let's run the Trickster through. Hey, Trix. Hello, Gil. But it's good they're all going to ground, having a good look around, Kev. Yeah. Haven't got any that are just walking above the ground doing nothing. Hey, mate. There goes Trixie. Lagatha.
Oh man, that one
Yeah, he's working good, Chewy. But I picked him from early on. I thought he'll be good. He wants to play. Dot, 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 dot. Draw him in there.
Jumped at your feet.
Yeah, he's playing, yeah. Because I play with them at home, like, and then they come running over and jump on your legs and dot, 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 dot. You did pretty good, mate. Dot, 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 dot. I might just put him back. Oh, geez, they're bloody big compared to the jewels. Dot, 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 dot. So who do we have out? We oh yeah, okay. Geez, you're bloody big, mate. So now we've just got Lagatha and Trixie. I thought they would.
Oh, what? There's a rabbit.
Hoo, 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 hoo. Won't catch it, it's too bit of a head start. There's Trixie right up its backside. I knew there was one in there.
Yeah.
She's good ferret tricks. She's real good. Lagatha's a good worker, but she's not quite. She doesn't have the experience of her, you know.
No, Ferret was waiting for it. A bit slow. Just spent it last
Yeah,
second.
it's too. Once they get that much of a head start on neck round, it's hard for them to run with those prickles too.
Yeah.
But when they get that much of a head start, he won't catch them. I'll pick her up now. I didn't think there'd be many. I thought, yeah, maybe one, you know. But I'll let her work it a bit. This one we'll put the nets around because I'm expecting to get one or two out of this, so we'll put the nets around it just in case, and we'll drop in a couple of the other young ferrets. But they worked okay, like for first burrow, and they've had a look now. So
Yeah.
there's Trixie.
No one there, though.
Yeah, Lagatha. Move. Dot, 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 dot. I'll pick her up if I get a chance.
I want to come out too.
Yeah.
There's just going back in.
Dot, 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 dot. I've got high hopes for that Lagatha. She's showing a fair bit. She reminds me a lot of Trixie, the other one,
Yeah.
in the way that she is. Alright guys, well that's a look at Bang and Chewy. They both went to ground, had a bit of a look around. There was a rabbit in there, they didn't bolt it of course, but anyway, that's, you know, you can't ask for more than that. They went down, they had a bit of a look around, and they're only going to improve. Now that they've had a look, they'll be keener to do it again next time. So I've still got Storm and Zeus to use, and I'll drop them in this other burrow up here, along with an experienced ferret. And you've seen, like, after I dropped Trixie in, she bolted that rabbit reasonably quickly. But I knew this burrow wasn't holding a lot. I did it a couple of weeks ago and I think I got one or two out of it. So I knew it wasn't holding a lot. And as I was speaking to Craig there, which is the owner's son actually, and he said he hasn't been seeing many rabbits here. But they have been shooting them a fair bit from what Craig was saying last week. They've been shooting a few, plus I've taken quite a few. from this area over the last month. So we're starting to thin them out a bit. You can walk along this creek and there's a fair few burrows along there that don't get shot. And I've got permission on their place now too. I'm not sure exactly where the burrows are, but you've got to go in through the gate and follow some track. But there's a lot of three-corner jacks apparently. So I'm hesitant to go there with the dogs. When I do it, I'll go without the dogs. Alright guys, we're just setting a long net up around this one. I've got to go on the other side and put another long net up. I'm on a neighbouring property now, which I have permission on. And I'm just having a look, because I haven't ferreted this property before. And I gained permission to it, I don't know, about a month ago. And I'm just sort of having a bit of a gander. Plenty of digging in here, but not many burrows there. Looks like there might be one in that bush there. Anyway, we'll get the long net around this one and chuck a couple of the young ferrets in, have a bit of a look at them. Way around now, I'm going to drop in Storm and Zeus, just so we can have a bit of a look at them, and then I'll run an experienced ferret through. I'll put the long nets around because usually this particular burrow does hold the odd one. So these two have never seen a burrow before. There's little Storm, not so little anymore, and Zeus.
Yes.
Never seen a burrow before. Let's see what happens. Just letting him find his way. You got young ferrets like this, guys, don't rush them on their very first time. Just let them find their way and let their instincts kick in. Normally from like their very first burrow to their second and third, they have big improvements. Bit of a shake, which is always a good sign, and off he goes. And see, I didn't pick him up and throw him down the next burrow and then throw it. Just let him settle and let his instincts kick in, and usually that's the result. Some ferrets, for whatever reason, don't like going to ground. They just don't. See, now he's off and going. I just want to have a bit of a look at them, give them an opportunity to start to get a feel for it, and then I'll put some experienced ferrets in here. I did notice another burrow there. I'll run a good ferret through there, and maybe they'll run this way, you know. Or we can throw a net on it anyway. They normally come out over near the fence there, or where Zip's standing. No ferrets?
Huh?
Haven't seen them?
No.
Well, that's good, mate. The first time everything's new.
Yeah.
So they just sort of get it, and then when you put them back, and next time you take them out, I think, oh, this again. You know, and they get better. Oh, look at that big hawk, 2 hawks up there. Look at big ones, mate. See them on top of the tree there?
Oh, yeah.
Couple of big hawks. Fair size, aren't they? They'd pick a rabbit up, no worries, mate.
Oh, that's yeah.
There's another big one over there on the other side.
Over there.
Oh, that's good. Well, they're moving about a bit. That's good. Dot, 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 dot. Dot, 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 dot. You just want to let them know that you're not dumping them. They're so playful at this age. I love watching them when they're playing.
Yeah.
They're a lot of fun. They stop all that. By the time they're a year old, they don't do it anymore.
Oh, yeah.
But usually up until about a year, they'll come out and play. Trixie's actually still doing it, and she's bloody. She's over 2. It's working good, this ferret. I did pick Storm though. I really liked her attitude from when she was young.
Over there.
Oh, that's good. Working the burrow a bit. Dot, 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 dot. Straight down, mate.
This one come out too.
That's all right. I'll put some experienced ferrets down. I just want to have a look at them, Kev. Give them a bit of a run, then put them in the box, let them think about it a little bit, and then take them out again, you know. So I'll pick them up now. Dot, 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 dot. And I'll put some experienced ferrets through. So what do we have? Yeah. Dot, dot, dot. That's what I liked about her. See how she zoomed.
Yeah.
She had that sort of. How bad on the dogs. Come here, mate. Let me check your feet. Anyway, let me get a couple of good ferrets, experienced ferrets out. See if they can find anything in here. Yeah, I'll get around to it. I'll work the whole thing, mate. I just want them. I mean, the other ferrets have been here, but these ones haven't. A big difference, you know.
Yep.
The only trouble is I don't know which one Storm is, but she's little, I think. So now that with the young ones, what I'll do is I'll start to work them with experienced ferrets.
Oh, yeah.
I just wanted to have a bit of a look, stand back, and all of them went to ground. All of them had a look around. And they'll only improve. I'll be surprised if we get nothing out of this. I'll be really surprised. Once I get Storm back, I'll drop in another couple of experienced ferrets. Because there is another burrow there, but I think it's a separate one. Hard to tell, you know. That looks like the young one. Yep. She's working good. She's working real good. So out of the ones that I've looked at so far, the cup buck's a little bit slow. Chewy was sort of the pick of the bunch there, in my opinion, out of the cup bucks that I've used, which is all three of them. And Storm is just working like a bit better than them, and she's the Jill. Look at these bloody things in their feet, mate. Jeez, it's a pain in the arse, this hill. Look at that. Look at these.
Bloody are they?
Look at that.
Yeah, I know.
That's what they are. One of the dogs can run at all.
They punch you with a tire on a push bike, mate.
Yeah.
They're sharp, they are.
Stay zip. Her property apparently is full of them, so. Starting to warm up. I'll be taking this jacket off soon. Might actually do it now while we're waiting. Good boy, good dogs.
Yeah. There's a shed.
Mine. Okay, mine. Fleet, mine. Fleet. Hold this up. See where he... She's a big buck, this one.
No, isn't he?
Good boy, good dogs.
Oh, he's from the toes up.
Tricky.
They're all playing.
Just tighten that up, mate, at the top.
Sorry.
Shows you the difference putting a couple of experienced ferrets in. And they were running him around in circles, that's why it's taken so long.
Well, that's alright.
Yeah. And
Oh, yeah, for
good dogs. Ferret out behind it.
get the bloody shed, you know.
I'm trying, mate. Drop Trixie down there. Off she goes. That rabbit was running in circles a bit.
Yeah,
But see, they persist and they just keep chasing it, and eventually
it comes out.
come out. Move, Fleet. Move, Fleet. That's the young one. Dot, 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 dot. I'll pick her up if I get a chance. She's going pretty good for her first time.
Yeah, look at that. I have to play when she comes out, but she's
Yeah,
going to
move. Dot, 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 dot. She's looking for the rabbit. Dot, 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 dot. Move. Oh, she's going for the dog. That's the young one. Right, that's her. That's a little Storm. Put her back. Well, she went pretty good for her first one. The General, Chase, Grace, Jess and Tess, Trixie. Yeah. You get used to it. Just get ready because we'll probably get 1 or 2 more out of here, I would imagine.
Here comes that one. Oh. Oh, look at this.
Oh, that's why they're taking so long. Good girl, good girl, good girl. Oh, it bit me. That's
The young ones, you reckon?
Yeah, ferret food. That's why it's taken so long to kill all the young ones. Back down. I'll get them on the other side of the fence now. Yep. Hold that up. All right, mine. Good boy, Fleet. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Good dogs. Good girls, Zip. I thought we'd get a couple out of here. Take your time, Kev. There's no hurry, mate. Stop. Beautiful day though, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's bloody fantastic.
Bugger all wind too.
Birds are singing, no wind.
Oh, well, about as much as coming out of my mouth. There is a bit, there's not much of bugger all.
They'll take a while now because they'll kill all the young ones. His own.
Oh yeah.
You can bring him over here if you want.
Yeah, I'm trying, mate.
It's nice and easy. Go slow.
Oh.
Thanks, buddy. This is the General. And I'm just going to, I was going to drop him in one of these up here, but I might just put him in over here. He'll kill these young ones quick and smart, mate. I'll try him down there first.
There's no one.
Hoo! Ah! Hoo, 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 hoo. Bang! Hoo! Bloody hell! Hoo, hoo! Oh, dog's got him. Come out of the net 3 or 4 times. Good dogs, good girl, Zip. Good girl, Zip. Good boy, Fleet. All right, mine. Good dogs. Good girl, Zip.
And the limpers too.
Yeah, it's all the prickles in here, mate.
Yeah, catch me, I mean, Zip.
Fleet, no. Fleet.
Oh, when you come out of here.
Yeah, I'll start picking them up soon. I don't think there's too many more in here. If they come out now over there, Kev, just pick them up and put them in the empty basket, the one that's empty. Or in the carry box, take your pick. If you want to grab the carry box to make it easier, you won't have to walk backwards and forwards. Nice and slow, mate. That rabbit probably would have gone back down if it wasn't for the dogs. Tap the ground, just tap the ground. That's it.
Oh, you can get them over, Yock.
Another one. It's only the general, I think. What do we got? I know, probably already got the general.
I've got two in here. Oh, one in one.
1, 2, 3. Who have you got in here? Is this the general? Must be. No? One, 2.
There's 3 in that one.
Just a general left, I think. Hang on a minute. I'll put them back in the box and I'll find out. So it should be Jess, Tess, Grace, Chase, Trixie and the general. 6. I think we got 5. It's just the general left. He's always usually last. That's not unusual for him. Alright guys, want another burrow now. We got 3 out of the last one. We bolted 4 altogether. And I'm just not even going to put any nets down. The object is to just put the young ferrets in and let them have a look at their second burrow. This burrow's out in the open, so they can't get away, and they'll be able to walk around if they come out and sort of work their way into another burrow. So that was the reason for doing it. It's just to give these young ferrets a bit of a look at what's going on. Move. There you go, mate. Here's Fang. That one's blocked up. Geez, that's blocked right up. There's Fang. Zeus. Chewy. Storm. I will put Lagatha in, just to give her a bit of a run around. She's the most experienced out of these. She's actually starting to bolt a few now. So just let them walk up above ground and then find their way to another hole. So they get used to coming out of one hole and walking into another one. And off he goes. So they've all gone to ground, which is good. Second burrow, and they all just went straight to ground. That's good. Woo! Well, that's it. That's all right, mate. That's okay. The only reason they didn't get that is because the dogs didn't see it.
Yeah, I didn't see it.
That's why I said stand over here. Stand over here. But then it's no big deal. If we wanted to catch them, I could have put nets down. Come on, Fleet. Fleet, come. Good girl, Zip. Don't worry, mate. If you'd seen him, if he'd seen it, he would have caught that easy.
Oh, easy.
Had a mile head start on him. He would have caught it easy. He would have picked that up like nothing. He'll be here next time, mate. And his breeding season. Well, not season, but you know, there's a few kits getting around now, isn't there?
Yeah, that one.
Move, Fleet. Fleet, if he bites you, you'll know about it, mate. Fleet, move. Fleet, move. Good boy. See, he's starting to work better. That's Fang. Yeah, that's Fang. See the black mark on his leg? There's Chewy, back down. So I'll let him just walk above the ground, let him find another hole and he'll probably go back down. There he goes. That was Storm. There's Fang.
Front of you.
Yeah. That's Lagatha, back down. There goes Lagathan again. There are probably not many more rabbits in this burrow, but it was good to get the young ferrets in, you know.
Yeah.
Just to give them a look, and I'm impressed. See the big improvement between the first burrow and the second.
Yep.
Big improvement, you know.
We'll keep going now. Yeah, he's bolted back down there.
That's Lagatha. She's a real good ferret. There is a burrow over there on that fence there too, which will definitely have rabbits. But we'll do a couple of small ones out here. I'll put a couple of purse nets down and we'll do them, and then we'll think about what we're going to do, you know. I've sort of, well, we've come out, we've put them down a few burrows, and I'm reasonably happy with what they've achieved, you know.
Yep.
They're not just coming out and walking above ground, and they're coming out, having a look, walking over to another burrow, going back down. So first day, you can't really ask.
I reckon.
Yeah. There's Chewy. Dot, 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 dot. Back down. He was my pick out of the cut bucks before. I earmarked him, you know. I said I think he'll probably be the better one.
Yeah.
Just because he's a bit more like Trixie in that, you know, just a lot more energy, you know. He's got a lot more energy. But we'll see. I could be wrong. I mean, it's hard to pick him. Like, you can't really tell, but he just seemed like one of them ferrets. Dot, 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 dot. He's handsome though, mate. Back down. There's Lagatha. And I'd say this burrow's just about done, mate. Although I wouldn't mind dropping one in over there. Move, Fleet. Move, move. Dot, 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 dot. Move. Looks like Zeus. Oh, it's Storm, out and back down. I really like her. I really like her. Looks like Storm. Pete. Not too big for storm, that was Zeus. I did hear bolting over here though. Storm. I know, too big. You see already how much better they are, you know.
Yeah.
Big difference between one burrow and the next one. It's like huge.
Staying down longer too.
Yeah, they're working. They're not working, but they're having a real good look around. Their instincts kick in, you know.
Yeah.
Because it's natural for them to, it's a natural instinct. Big hawk.
Hey.
Wouldn't it be great if it chased a rabbit out and you seen it zoom down and catch it? It'd be good, wouldn't it?
Oh, worry about your ferrets.
You'd be,
You might fucking embarrass your ferret, mate.
that bird might have a bit of a struggle with one of the ferrets, mate, I'm telling you.
It'd bite the fuck out of it.
I'll tear it to pieces. Dot, 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 dot. Yeah, they're all starting to come up now. But that's all right. They've done what I wanted them to do. There's Fang. Back down. They like it now. Geez, he's bloody big though. So I'll start to pick them up now. There's Storm. Good girl. Well, that's all I wanted to do, get him out, give him a bit of a look around, and they'll be better next time. Yeah, they'll just get better and better. Next time I'll work them in some burrows with a few more rabbits.
Oh, the other side, Dave.
That's Zeus. Back down.
There's two of them there before.
There's Chewy. He's working good, that Chewy. He's going good. Here's Zeus.
We've got two more to go. One behind it, two behind it.
Yep. There's Chewy. Hey.
Oh, I'm the one over here, mate. Someone just come up beside you.
Yeah.
Not behind you, Jack.
Yeah. That's loud. they get that. Right, that's all I'm going to do with the young ones today. That's all I want to do, get him out and give him a bit of a run. So it's good.
And plus they got a small rabbit to chew on so they get the taste of it.
Yeah, well, they get them all the time at home anyway, but... But they enjoyed that, you know, like it's...
Yeah, oh, you can see they're jumping up.
And what happens when you do this, it makes them more friendly towards you because...
You got to handle them more.
You handle them, but they know you're taking them out.
Yeah.
You know? Like, look at all the scratches and, you know, like
yeah,
I've got a million scratches on me from... Because they're playing and... Young ferrets, mate. Always scratching. Alright, there's a couple of small burrows up here we'll go and do. They're just single hollows, but we'll just put a couple of purse nets down and I'll put a couple of the other ferrets, the experienced ones in. Probably not the general, but you know, a couple of the other ones.
Dogs in your side or this side?
It won't matter. Alright guys, we're on another burrow now. I'm going to put some experienced ferrets in it. There's a lot of prickles here on the ground and that's I'm a little bit suspect about. We put 1 or 2 purse nets down, but there's a lot of prickles. Yeah. Yeah, this is a big good place to come without the dogs. I'll take this with me. This is the experienced ferrets.
Putting any more on that one?
Yeah, once I get through I might drop another couple of purse nets down. Just lift that up and let me get through.
Come up towards me a bit more, Doug.
That's alright. Give me a net. I will net this, a couple of these. I'll keep the dogs on that side. There's a lot of prickles on this side, mate, heaps of them. Yeah. It's just hard for the dogs, you know, because there's bloody, these prickles are everywhere.
Yeah, they bloody hurt though.
You can't even get the pegs in.
No one of the dogs must be helping, mate. You want any more?
No, I'll grab them ferrets though. Just, I might put one over here. Jeez, it dug that right out. Look at the size of it. That's like a bloody fox den, mate. Don't even know where to put the net.
Another one.
I wouldn't mind one, yeah, I'll put on the other side. Yeah, just one, green one. Fleet likes this hole. I might just put this here. Yep. All right, mate. Put a couple of experienced ferrets in. Give them a bit of a run. These prickles are everywhere.
Bloody hell,
oh, jeez. They're all in me feet and...
Oh, ferreting.
Yeah. I'm going to put these 4 in. Grace. Chase. Trixie. And Jess. One there. one there. I haven't seen a fly, mate.
Ferret comes out this side.
That's alright. He'll go back down. If he comes right out, if he keeps coming out, pick him up and drop him in one of these ones. Where Fleet is, there's definitely rabbits, mate. He wouldn't be... Yeah. Fixing that up, please. Thanks, mate. Where Fleet is, that's where we're going to get them, mate.
What want me to do with this one?
I'll put her back. She'll probably go back down. Fleet can hear something, look. See that?
Come out.
Huh?
I think the rabbit come out, he's going to grab it.
Yeah. I knew there was some in there. I could tell by how he was marking it, you know, I knew.
There's nothing in this one.
Yeah, right, pick her up.
I could...
Ooh, ooh. Stay, Fleet, stay. Stay, no, no. Good boy. Good boy, Fleet.
I can't bend down to get him.
Just let it walk right out. What happened?
Holy shit, he bit me.
Give me a look.
Fucking hell, that
Don't
was
squash her.
I'm
Don't.
not squashing her. I was trying, that's fucking hell. Draw blood through the bitch.
I don't understand, mate.
I picked on the back of the leg, just fucking
No.
taking it.
You can't pick them up by the back of the legs. I've never seen my ferrets bite anyone, mate. Woo, 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 woo. Hoo! Hoo, hoo! Look, 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 look.
You can't get over.
Too late now. If he did get over, he would have caught that. It's in a burrow there.
Yeah, it took me up too quick.
There's a burrow over there. Chase. Just show you what we were up to, guys. We had a ferret in here. It was in there for quite some time, maybe 10 minutes, and it's only a small burrow, so I put another ferret down. And both the ferrets have showed their head, they're not stuck at all. But one of them came out. I'll give you a look at it. I want to show you the blood that's on its head. Right, that's coming out. Coming out. And she was covered in blood all over her head, all over the side of her head, like she's covered in blood. So the other ferret's still in there, but we just seen her, so she's not stuck. They're just killing the young ones that are in there. And there was a big bolt, so probably killing the mum as well. So that's what we're up to, guys. So anyway, we're just going to finish doing this burrow, pack up, head home and then shoot down to the river for a while. We've got 4 rabbits in the esky, not a lot, but we're mainly out to train the young ones today. So we'll just wait for that ferret to come out now. She won't be long, she just showed her head 2 seconds ago. We'll just make sure that they're all dead and then come out. So that's it for another day, guys. Said it before, say it again, whatever you're doing in life, make sure you enjoy. It goes past way too fast. And say see you later, big fella.